We were at a football game where everyone is cheering and spirits are fairly high, and these words begin to echo. So, what's the meaning of those words? How do I interpret those words? How do I feel about those particular words? The South shall rise again. I'm a Southerner. Daddy was a Southerner, my granddad, etc. And of course, the South in its heyday had individuals likened unto me in the slavery type of conditions. That's my history of the South when it was, quote, on top. That's all that I and my family know about the South in its heyday. So the South shall rise again. How am I to interpret that? For me, it means, if you will, that racially I should be, quote, put in my place. All of a sudden, calls were coming in that had to be answered, and a flood of controversial, literature was being produced, hate mail, if you will. A number of calls were coming in, and so the outpouring of this was a little surprising to us. And the intensity of it, I think. And of course, we have a new chancellor, and it was his job. He was, as he said, to listen for a while, and he was in a position where he was listening for a number of months. But this was not one for which he could just continue to listen. He had to make some type of a statement, and he did. But the reaction of it, I think, sort of surprised all of us. I knew that the message that the KKK was delivering would not be well received by the majority of the individuals on the campus of the University of Mississippi. I knew that in a real sense that it was going to help that the KKK's message of wanting to keep the Dixie and the South shall rise again, and the banning of that. I knew that it would help our cause in getting rid of it, because it would force some people to either stand up with them or to deny them. And that was perhaps the only solace that I sort of found with them being on campus, that a turning point would be is being forced, and it is but one way to go in this turning point. Personally, I think the student movement can be the most powerful movement on campus. And I think that the power of students outweighs the power of any other entity on campus. So One Mississippi, when they are functioning at the optimal level, their voices can be heard over those of the chancellor, over those of the faculty, over those of anyone else. And so it's probably in this context that I just love that particular group has sort of come to raise a dialogue amongst other students and anyone else involved concerning race relations and racial progress here at the University of Mississippi and beyond. I think that the history books will write this event and many others likened unto it, will write it up in a way that makes our current chancellor seem very progressive for his time then, and very progressive for the time to come. And so it's incumbent upon us, if you will, to take a stance for the people and to take a good moral stance. And that's why we are put into these positions. I remember telling the chancellor, almost apologizing, well, I'm sorry you have to be the one, but you're chosen for this. That this is, this is your legacy. This is your time. What I can do to help, I wish it could be all put on me. I wish I could all do it, myself and leave you clear. But for now, you've taken a stand. You've taken the right moral stand. You're going to have to continue to do this, and it's not going to be popular. And I just remember his response was, "Thank you, Don."